Hey guys, Toxico Cereal here. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. And today we're going to be talking about balance changes for Season 20. Guys, there's no more monthly balance changes. You guys already know this. But anyway, I'm pretty sad that they stopped doing it. And the thoughts and other ideas will still be a series. Some people are probably like, wait, where was it? Guys, I didn't do it due to the fact that they stopped monthly balance changes. So I don't want to do it anymore. But I will still continue it, but it will just be every 3 months. And not only that, I'll have the actual balance changes in the video most likely. But anyway, we're going to get right into it. And more information about the thoughts and other ideas will be at the end of the video. So if you want to listen to that, which many people probably don't care about, then I'll have chapters as well. So don't go over there. You can just skip right to whatever you want to see. But anyway, let's get right into the video. And one more thing is I will be trying to check the comments from the last one as well. So keep putting your comments in the comments, duh. But anyway, let's go. Anyway, the first card on the list is the very first card on this list, the Lava Hound. The Lava Hound, I think it's just been, not me, but many other people think the Lava Hound has just been a little bit too strong, and I do agree. It has very good usage rates. I should not say usage rate. It's not that good. 8%. Very good win rates, though. 58%. And the Lava Hound has been very dominant on ladder for a while. But anyway, the Lava Hound is just me. I think it needs its attack range nerfed. Or its HP in general nerfed. I personally think the Lava Hound is not a very broken card. Should have tapped my iPad there because it was going to die. But anyway, the Lava Hound is probably a card I would like to see nerfed. Emergency. These are kind of mostly emergency nerfs, but these are nerfs I'm expecting for Season 21 as well. Next up, we have number 4. It is the Hunter. The Hunter has been very strong in the meta for a while. Even though Fisherman's nerf came, the Hunter still has about the same usage rates and the win rates, and I think the Hunter needs its own nerf of either the first hit speed or a damage nerf in general. The Hunter has just been very strong, and I personally hate the Hunter. It's annoying, especially when it hits all its shots, especially against a balloon or something like that. Next up is number 6. It is the Cannon card. I really don't think the Cannon card is the best card in the game, but the Cannon card has been very strong in terms of win rates for a while now, and I would not be surprised to see Cannon card get a health nerf. But Cannon card is not too much of a threat, but I certainly think it might need a very, very tiny nerf. Next up on the list is number 9. We have the Barbarian Barrel. It is one of the most popular cards in the game right now, with a 33% usage rate and a 54% run rate. It is very, very, very good, and it has replaced the log in most of the decks ever since the logs nerf. And personally, I don't think it's very broken, but I think it does need a slight nerf. Moving on, next up on the list, we really don't have anything in the mid, but we're going to go all the way down to number 60. It is the Elixir Collector. It is garbage. It has a 1% usage rate and a 48% win rate. The Elixir Collector, it sucks. Okay, it might be good in some decks, but yeah, in my opinion, I got to comment on this one. It needs a rework. I definitely agree with this. The Elixir Collector it's garbage. It needs a rework in my opinion. I personally think it should have a longer lifetime, more HP, but it spawns the Elixir a little bit slower. Due to the fact there's so much spell cycling, it just gets taken out too quick, and it becomes a positive Elixir trade for the opponent. Next up on the list, we have number 74, the Heal Spirit. The Heal Spirit got nerfed 3 times now, and it is very bad now. I personally think what they did to the Heal Spirit was wrong. I personally do not think the Heal Spirit should do such weak damage. I personally think it should still be able to one-shot skeletons, but that's basically it. I'm pretty sure the Heal Spirit is so weak now, it doesn't even one-shot skeletons. That's just sorry, but it sucks for the Heal Spirit, and it just needs to get its damage back. Moving down the list slowly and steady, number 84. It's the E-Golem. I personally think the E-Golem was a very strong card when it came out. I remember when it came out, it was broken. But anyway, the E-Golem now it's not good. It literally has a 1% usage rate and a 39% win rate. It needs a buff, okay? It might be very annoying because the blobs do a bunch of damage, but look at those stats. They are awful. Personally, I think the E-Golem needs to have an HP increase on all the blobs, except for maybe the small ones, but the big one, I think, should have more. He literally can get one almost like one-shotted by Sparky. That's ridiculous. Slowly and steady moving down, number 85, we have the Rage Spell. Rage Spell is one of the most annoying cards, but it's one of the worst cards in the game. I personally think it needs a rework, and I'm going to keep talking about it, this one, until they do it. And I want speed or hit speed increased. One of them removed for duration increased, because I personally think that will make Rage a better card, but it won't make it as an annoying card. But as we continue down, we have number 89, the Barbarian Hut. The Barbarian Hut was very strong, and then they nerfed it, and now it's very not strong. It sucks, okay? It needs a buff back. I don't know what you can give it. Maybe a little bit of its HP back, but not a lot. Try not to make it as strong, or maybe a little bit of a faster spawn speed, but I personally would rather see the HP. Next up is number 91 on the list. It is the Mother Witch. The Mother Witch. It sucks, okay? The Mother Witch, I personally thought, was going to be a very, very good card when it came out, and I was super excited because I really thought the Mother Witch was a very unique card, but it sucks, okay? The Mother Witch, she sucks. She needs a buff. I have gotten comments saying the Mother Witch needs to slow down the target if they hit. I think it's a good idea, but how much do we slow down? By 25% speed, 50%? I would say probably 25%, but I personally want an HP buff because she can get one-shotted by the fireball, which is, in my opinion, pretty bad. Anyway, number 95 is next on the list. It's the Executioner. So the Executioner has been very low for a while now, and I put this one on my last one, but the Executioner, man, the Executioner is completely trash. I think the Executioner needs to have its axe range, not its range in general. His axe range just increased by a little bit, or a damage buff, because he sucks. Right next to that, number 96, we have the Cannon. The Cannon is going to be on everyone, because the Cannon is just, it's trash. The only deck you see it in is 2.6 Hog, and that deck's not even that good anymore. But anyway, it just, I don't know, man. The Cannon literally has, like, no health. I personally think Cannon needs, like, a 40% health increase. A 40%, because for 3 Elixir, and the amount of health it has, it does okay damage, but it has no health, and it dies pretty quickly. So, that's just my opinion. Right next to that one, we have the E-Barbs. The Elite Barbarians got a massive rework about, I think it was 3 seasons ago, and they're back to where they were 3 seasons ago before that rework. The E-Barbs, 1% usage rate, 31%. They suck again. I think they need an HP increase. That way they are harder to take out, and they perform much better. Right next to that one, you got, spoiler alert, the rest of the cards are all getting it. Man. Mirror needs a rework. It is garbage. Personally, I hate the mirror, and I hate that people use it. I personally want it completely deleted from this game. But they're not going to do that because it's a very interesting card. In my opinion, Mirror needs a rework. It needs to be... This is what a comment I got. So I'm just going to take that comment because it was actually pretty good. It mirrors... It doesn't mirror the same... It doesn't mirror the same level. It just... I mean, it does mirror the same level, I'm sorry. It mirrors the same level, but it costs the same Elixir. So basically... It's kind of that's a rework, and it should cost. So you place down a Rage, you can place down the exact same card. That's personally what Mirror is, and I think that will actually make it a balanced card. Next up to that, number 99, we have the Furnace. The Furnace. Actually, I'm going to merge 99 and 100 together because they're both the same, like, similar card. The Furnace needs an HP buff. It has no health. It literally can get one-shotted by the balloon. It's trash. And then Fire Spirits, I personally think it needs to spawn a fourth one. Four Fire Spirits would actually make it. I think it would make it a little too OP, but we'll just see. Because it needs one. Number 101 is the Wizard. Now, the Wizard, in my opinion, is going to be a rework. I've put it on every list, and my God, she sucks. She sucks. Get your head together, Toxic. He sucks. I personally think the Wizard is just... I love the Wizard, but they suck. Anyway, but, the Wizard needs a rework. I want it reworked to 4 Elixir. And I want it nerfed just a little bit with the range. Just a little. Or damage. But the Wizard, I want it to be down to 4 Elixir. Last but not least, it is the Witch. The Witch is... It sucks, man. It's not even funny because the Witch literally is back to where she was after that buff. She went up a little bit and then she went back down. She needs an HP buff and she needs to have spawn skeletons faster, and when she dies she needs to spawn skeletons. But that's basically it for the balance changes, but we're going to do 2 more things. First, I'm going to review the comments from last season, talk about cards. So we'll scroll back up. The first comment we have was the Mother Witch buff. When she attacks, slowness happens. This is a good idea. This is from Hesjesh Uzio. I'm not going to put the actual comments, but guys, if you look at last season's balance changes, they are there, so I'm not lying. So I got that buff, the slowness happens. That was I like that one a lot. Then I got Safer Gamer, and then some Japanese, Chinese words for the Elixir Collector rework. And then I got one from 10K with no videos. And all he basically talked about is what he agreed with from last season. And then we have Horos Vinal Busi, same thing with cards from last season. Then we have one from this guy, I don't even know that language, but Snowball needs nerf. It's a value card. I don't think the Snowball needs a nerf. I think it's balanced. It got low usage rates. Well, it doesn't have low, but... And the giant snowball is balanced, in my opinion. Then we have 1-1, or 11, but there's a space, so it's a 1-1. Firecracker needs HP nerf. No, she does not. The Firecracker is not that good. She's annoying, I'll give you that. Maybe a rework, but she doesn't need a nerf. And then I had one from 4BG, 1RH, and 35NJ, and RHMJT2. Zappies need a buff. They do not need a buff. The Zappies are pretty good in the meta right now. 11% usage rate and a 55% win rate. Zappies are, in my opinion, a little bit stronger. And I actually wouldn't be surprised to see a nerf to it. But anyway, then we have another one from Safer Gamer. I didn't even realize it was from the same person. But Mirror needs a rework. I clearly agree with this one. That's why I included it. Then we have from Batman Joker. Expo needs a buff. The Expo has much lower usage rates. I don't think it needs a buff. I think it might need maybe a little buff. I'm not sure, but the Expo, it's not as good as it was. Then we have one from another language I don't speak. Electro Giant needs a buff. No, it does not. The Electro Giant is actually pretty well in the meta right now with a 52% win rate, with a 6% usage rate. Then we have WRJ Fawn with the Lava Hound needs a nerf, and that's true. And then the last one was from Hisham Yasser. And he said nerf the Hunter because literally everyone in Grand Challenges is using it, and I clearly agree with that one. And he also mentioned the Wizard needs a rework as well, but yep. Honestly, I agree. But that is basically it. We're going to talk about one more thing before I end this video, and I'm expecting a bunch of comments, and I'm expecting 1,000 views this season as well. But anyway, we're going to talk about the thoughts on others. So basically how this works. From last one and this one and next season, I'm going to put all your comments into one large video. There will probably be 100 comments apiece. 100. That's a lot. But I'm going to talk about what I agree with now in terms of that while looking at it. And then I'm going to tell you about all the actual balance changes if I can find them out. I would like to do it before they come out by watching other YouTubers. So be patient, and hopefully that video will come out before the balance changes in Season 21 are confirmed and released. But you guys probably watch other YouTubers, and you guys probably already know, so I'm going to do it anyways. But anyways, that's it for this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. And again, comments, if you agree with any, tell me. You disagree with any, tell me. Any that I missed, tell me. And if you want a different idea, like, say, for example, Lava Hound, if you have a good nerf for it, then tell me, because I am not an expert when it comes to figure out what's a good nerf for what. But anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time